I don't know what the issue is, but there's a very, very unhappy woodpecker down there. I can only assume that there's an issue with one of her babies. So we're going to go and have a look. Right, she's gone quiet. Maybe there's no problem at all. They may just be talking. But, oi, get back. Cheeky buggers. I don't want them out there in case there is a youngster on the floor or something and they nab it. Anyway, there's a woodpecker down here. Two, in fact, I can hear two of them. Green woodpeckers. And they were going barmy about something. But we had this happen a couple of years ago. There was a woodpecker going barmy, and it was actually a chick. I found the chick, well, juvenile, hanging upside down, had its toe caught in a tree, in a twig, and couldn't get out, so we rescued that. That was up in the gully up there. I could have brought you down on a wild goose chase, because there is nothing going on now. So we think she actually hatches her chicks in the bole of that old pollard ash tree. Used to be home to little owls, but I think the woodpeckers kicked them out, and she's been in there last 4 years running. So yeah, I saw her up in the gully a couple of days ago. I stood up there looking at the plans for our summer house that we were going to build, then we weren't going to build, then we were, then we weren't, and now we might. I was looking at that, and she was stood in the tree from here to that ash tree away from me, looking at me, and I just stood stock still for, quite a few minutes. Then I think I blinked, and she spotted me, and she flew away. So I'm hoping there's not actually a problem then. It was just the joy of life, and they were just having a shout at each other. But there is no sign now of anything, especially anything distressed. So perhaps all is good. It's looking a bit sparse out here, isn't it? There is not much for them to eat out here. And there's still a bite. But yeah, nothing much. Got a couple of ball thistles to get sorted out. But I don't even really have the heart to top this. I think I'm going to let these few grasses go to seed before I top anything out here. The clover's doing all right. That will help if we do get some rain. Just fixes a bit of nitrogen into the soil. But, well, you can tell I haven't been down here for a few days because of that. That is not allowed. No yellow and black caterpillars. So I've got no qualms picking that up. Do I go and get a pair of gloves, or I just do it now? Well, I'm here now, aren't I? You can't stay there. If they pull up easy, I'll do it now. If they're going to be difficult, I'll go back and get the fork. That's most of it. Right, we're going to bash the flower heads off that. Flower heads can come off. That can go back in there. Stinking stuff. This is quite toxic to livestock. So, that's what I didn't want to do. Oh well. Oh well. I'll have to come back down with the fork. But if I get the heads off, at least it can't seed. Got most of that one. Yeah, I want to do this before the cinnabar moths find it. Go on. Let's have a few more of you. Because I don't want to make them homeless, really. I thought I was going to snap him off. We got it. We got it. Got to make sure you get all the flowers off. Right, so plans for today are, I can't go anywhere this morning. I've got one of my last beef pack customers who'd forgotten all about it. I messaged her yesterday, I said, do you want your beef pack? She goes, oh my God, I forgot all about it. So she's coming in this morning, somewhere between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, I think. Once that's done, I can get away. I got a couple of little bits and bobs to do, but again, don't want to disappear too far. I'm hoping to get a phone call from Reg. I don't think it'll be this morning. I think it'll be this afternoon. He's free this afternoon. And basically I just asked him yesterday, I said, if you're out about, if I bring my Marshall trailer over to the farm, could he put those bales on for me? It's not worth my while taking a 695 over to the farm for one load. It's just not worth it. It's easier just to pay Reg to drive down, load them up and come back. Gives him something to do as well, doesn't it? I mean, this retirement lark is a bit boring, really, isn't it? If you've got nothing to do. There's that woodpecker again. So she hasn't said a word while I've done the field, and I'm coming back out and she's just shouted in there. She's in there. We quite like seeing the green woodpeckers about. So, on the lawn, eating ants. It's far better than in the nests taking baby birds in it. Makes her happy. Right, back to work. Dave's in the kitchen just fitting door handles and stuff to the new kitchen units. Emma's just left with my dad. He's called in to have a visit and a cup of coffee, which is very nice. He wanted to have a look around the kitchen and sort of have a look around the place and just to visit. And I am now going to get ready for this afternoon. So I need to get that weight block back out. I'm going to put that back on the tractor. We are going to go over to the farm about 4 o'clock to pick up that load of hay. I want to get that cleared off the ground. We'll probably put it in there at the back of that. We'll have to get the 695 out and stack it in there. The bales that I stacked in there a couple of weeks ago should now be fit for stacking properly. Should be. We'll put that other 18 in there loose for the time being, simply because there is a chance there's a bit of damp in them, and we'll restack everything properly, I don't know, in a few weeks' time. So, right, I need to move that. That's okay. No, I need to put that on, move that. I know what I'm doing. Going to want that later on, aren't I? So there's no point in leaving that. You might as well go up there out of the way. And then you better. Right, we need to adjust. Drop our front link arms down. I got it. Right, locked, 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 pinned, yeah, he's on there. Plenty of fuel, we got just over 3/4 of a tank, so it's only one trip to the farm and back this afternoon. So 3 hours turn around for the whole lot. That's driving over there, loading up, strapping on, driving back. Should be finished by 6 o'clock hopefully, provided nothing goes wrong. We're on. So there's 18 bales to come back. That still leaves 3 in the barn over there, which do need to come home. And I'm just trying to think of a way of doing that. They're too heavy for me to roll on a trailer by hand, so I need reg or something to pick them up, but I don't need a great big trailer like this. Probably going to be easier to do it in one trip, so maybe I'll take my Land Rover over and our 16-foot transport trailer. I know I can get 2 on there, I could probably get 3 on that. Yeah, something like that. Right, I've got to plug it in. Check my straps are all there, which they should be, and we're pretty much ready to go. Oil's okay, fluids are all okay, fuel's fine. I'll go around and kick the trailer tyres. No reason why they shouldn't be fine as well. Yeah, and after lunch, we'll go. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. It's the low thud I don't like. Yep. Good to go. Some of you there go screaming, oh, that's not good enough, you should check that. Do you know what? They're hard. I know they're hard. Right, welcome back everybody. It is 3:25 in the afternoon and we're off to Sredges. Once I work out where they're going. Where are you going? He's going up there. he's good at there too. So yeah. Yeah, all right, I'm going, yeah. So I set the guys a job that I don't really want them to do. Push has come to shove, and I've got to cut down some trees in my garden that I really didn't want to cut down. So the decision has been made. We are going to build our garden room. It's going to happen. Our planning permission runs out next April, and spoke to Dave and I said, no, have you got any time? And he goes, well, not really. He said, I'm supposed to be retiring, but all right then. There's reasons whys and wherefores behind the scenes, which I'm not at liberty to disclose to you, but you'll find out in due course. Just stick around. But yeah, another project, another delay to me building or putting in concrete or building a barn or buying a machine. You'll understand one day. Anyway, first stop is Reg's. I've got to go and recover Dad's little Kubota side by side. We parked it in Reg's barn yesterday to make room in Dad's garage, or garage, whichever you prefer, for his 85th birthday party. But yeah, it's time to take it home now. (3:30). I was kind of hoping to miss most of school traffic. Let the traffic go. Is that the last one? So we're going up Charford Hill. Reg's 245 T7 went up here. Was it 11.6 kilometers an hour, fully loaded with that 14-ton dump trailer. We are unloaded with a 25-foot Marshall trailer. Oh, I suppose it's not too bad. 19.8, but 20 kilometers an hour. I would not do that loaded. I would be down to probably about 5 on a good day. But yeah, horses for courses. 3:36, we should be at Reg's in about 15 minutes. Right, well, I got to Reg's gateway. He was basically sat in the Manitou waiting for me, so I won't worry about Dad's Kubota just yet. I'm going to go straight on down till he's ready. We'll get these bales loaded up and strapped on, and then I can always drop into Reg's on the way back and do Dad's Kubota, so it doesn't really matter which way around we do it. One or the other, it makes no odds. Right, I've got a long trailer on, so I've got to take it wide. Remember that when you go around country lines. There could be something on your side of the road on a bend, because he's long and he has to take it wide. Or she, you know, it could just as easily be a she. Right, I need to go back a bit first because I tucked into the side to get off the road for traffic to get past the trailer, but now I need to get out in the road a little bit again, just to get round. So I'm down at the gate post. Because I was so long, I need to give myself space. Perfect. Right. We'll wait for Reg to catch me up. I'm pretty sure he knows which field we're in, but just in case, he can see me from the road from here. Here he is. Oh, if you're going to go over there first, I'll go forward a bit. Bales are spread out a bit around the field, so there's no point me getting out. I might as well stay in here, then I can move around with him. He ain't got to travel quite so much then. I don't know how much of this you want to watch, because you've kind of seen it before, haven't you? It's just, you know, same old, but is part of the job. I mean, it's only 18, but it's 18 more than I had last week. We'll leave the engine running, keep the dog cool. Hey, you're right down there. Yeah. He's on there. Concentration on his face. Proper concentration, that is. But this shouldn't take too long. 2 at a time. It's only 9 loads. Right, what are you going to try and do, Reg? You going to try and get both of them on there? I reckon you'll struggle with that. Should get 10 on the bottom and 8 on the top. What? Should get 10 on the bottom and 8 on the top. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. So you can go put one at the back there, and the rest of it could go on the top.
That's what on top.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you'll struggle to squeeze that in there.
You have the ARC wagon along there just now.
Yeah.
I can get past it.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know what you were trying to do.
Well, I think he was picking a car up somewhere, but.
He was trying to back into a garage there, but.
Oh, was he?
I called it. I don't want to wait no longer.
Yeah. I know what. Right, the 2 at the very back, or is it? Which one is it? It's that one he's just put on now, and I think this one at the front with the 2 that were a little bit scruffy. Yeah, that's a bit of damp in that, look. You don't want to let go of the spike. Oh, well, the spike was up a bit, so. Might have been a little bit of damp and a little bit of driver error there. We'll call it damp. Right, I reckon I can go on strapping some of them on. Do you want to give him a little nudge, Reg, there? That'll do. Lovely. That's it, they are all on. Happy days. Eh? Yeah, well, that beech over there has started to come back into leaf again. I don't know what's going on with that. That's gotten. That McHale seems to knock them up tight anyway. No. Well, if you're paying by the bale, I'd rather they were tight anyway. Don't want handbags. All right, fair enough, yeah. Oh, look, you see the old baler handle bound around down, tight. If I could pick them up with one hand, they ain't no good. No. Right, that's that lot strapped on secure. Reg spotted the downed apple tree. He said, do you want me to push that into the trees? I said, you carry on, mate. So, you know what it is, you've got a big toy and you see something to play with. This kind of, I can play with that. So, yeah. I mean, there is still a little tiny bit of root attached to the floor, but anything green on there now, the cattle are just going to destroy it. The tree is basically done for. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Ah, he's just found out that it's still attached to the bottom. He didn't spot that bit of leaf. That's it, start at the bottom end, Reg. There he goes. Oh, well, I won't have to dig the root out, will I? Poor old tree. The cattle would have destroyed what was left, so he was done for. That's it, he ain't going far now. That could have been planted by my great-great-grandfather. So, don't worry, great-great-granddad, I intend to plant some more. I don't think you're going to find much in there, Reg. No. Anything in there that a cow can break his foot in? Because they will. Oh, there's a hole. Let's put my foot in it and break my ankle. That's a good idea. It's not looking any more lively than it was the other day. If anything, it's going backwards. Because there's no bark lifting on him.
There's quite a few dead on there.
Yeah.
There's another one. I reckon a frost done that.
Oh, it's possible. It's strange how it done the rest of them.
It's on a tree.
Yeah. Well, the bottom 3 feet will be full of metal from grandfather and great-grandfather and Uncle Jack. Yeah. Well, if we...
The worst one I ever hit.
Yeah.
Was a mowing point in the back, right in the centre.
Oh, was it?
Hit with a chainsaw. Whoa.
Yeah, I think if we fell him, he'll be felled from about that level there, and that bit will stay in the ground. Or I might even leave a tall stump to put our box on it.
This one, I wouldn't fall him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right, what do you want? Do you want to come back to yours and take Dad's Kubota back, or do you want to do that another day?
He's got to be here tomorrow morning, haven't we?
Hey?
Tomorrow morning, isn't it? With,
Oh yeah, we're tomorrow morning with, so do you want to do it tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, can't we?
Yeah. I'll go home with that.
Yeah, I think Pat tomorrow, but he's got father's dying, so might not be in.
Oh, right, okay. Good old Reg. He said, you go first, you got a long load on. He said, I'll shut the gate.
Sunshine got me wishing for the moonlight. Got me wishing I was with you. Eyes are powder blue, powder blue. Dreaming, I've been dreaming of that feeling. Darling, I can stay right here, close to you, my dear, you, my dear. Oh, I got you. Together, there's nothing we can't do. Oh, I got you. All the good and bad times.
Unfortunately, I seem to have caused a bit of a queue. Of course, I'm coming through sharply at just gone 5 o'clock, everybody's going home, but they won't have to put up with me for very long. If you're stuck behind me, I'm sorry. It was just unlucky. And there's no point in me stopping and pulling over because I got, well, nowhere to stop and pull over to. Well, till I get home.
Every little thing you do brings me back to you. Powder blue. Oh, I got you. Now and forever. As long as we're together, there's nothing we can't do. Oh, I got you. All the good and bad times, staring into your eyes. I know this love is true.
We're home. Right. Those bales have got a bit more of a slant on them again, I see. They all seem to be settling northwards towards the house. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to restack them again. But anyway, I'm gonna have a cold drink and then we'll come back down and I'm gonna make up my mind what I'm gonna do with this lot. I could put it in the barn, leave it on the trailer, which I'm not keen on. Or I can do what I was originally gonna do, which is what I'll probably do, and get them off and stack them in there the same as those, just too high, not too close together, and if anything's a bit warm, but shouldn't catch fire. Let's get rid of that annoying whistle. Right, well, they are all still on there. And my tyres are still hard. Got a bit of hedge on the way home, but never mind. That's not this side then. So I got all the straps off and rolled up and put away. I know I've got 2 rough bales. So that one, I mean, if you look at that and then that, he's full of, well, I suppose they still pick their way through it. There's a bit of rubbish in the middle of that one as well. A difference in colour in there. But was it on the front? I can't really tell. Definitely that one. So that's one of the last ones I'll put in. And if anything, I'll feed that this summer if I have to. That'll be one of my sacrificial summer supplement bales. Before it goes properly nasty. The cattle are all still out down the bottom of the avenue. They all seem quite happy. I mean, they're having nibbles of this. I mean, that ain't the best of hay. We know it's some of the rougher stuff, But the idea being is if they're really hungry, they'll come up and eat that. So I get the feeling they're only a bit hungry. They're having to search for it now. They're having to wander around a bit. But yeah, that's been in there. I put that in there with Reg's Manitou, and that's been gone for quite a few days. So they're not that hungry.